What y'all doing? Wake up. Wake up!
I always got the nigga begging for just one kiss. I know your nigga.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? And since I told y'all to wake up, let me show you something that will wake your ass up. Let me show you something that will wake your ass up, because it woke me up. Ooh, yes, God. I mean, let's go to the next picture. Wow. Wow, let's go to the next one. I ain't never wanted to be a pair of boots in my entire life. Bitch, I ain't never wanted to be a pair of shorts. Bitch, I ain't never wanted to be a necklace. Bitch, he got my hair cut and everything. Bitch, this man is fine as hell. This man is fine as hell. And I mean, ain't no shame in saying it. Ain't no, listen, the man is fine. Jonathan Major's been fine. And I already told y'all that. I mean, he's on my list of husbands, which you already know, because it would require you to stay away from him. Listen, when I put a man on my fucking husband list, that means it's giving restraining order to you. So you already know to stay away from my man. Bitch, what the fuck? You already know to stay away from my man. That's my man. I'm gonna tell you something that I was literally quivering and shaking when I seen that picture. Apparently, he's on the set of Creed 3, and then Michael B. Jordan already fine as hell. I don't know what the hell going on in the movies and shit like that, but bitch, I mean, y'all got me. Yeah, where y'all be practicing at? Where y'all work out at? What y'all be doing? Y'all smoke? Y'all wanna play some video games? What's tea? What's tea? So those of you who watch Umbrella Academy, I feel like you would really appreciate this. So Elliot Page recently put this. He said, meet Victor Hargreaves. And I am getting my life. So obviously it's confirmed characters going from Vanya to Victor. And I just thought it was so cool. I thought it was so cool. And you know, you're gonna have the naysayers talking about, oh my God, just changing the character. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? I'm just like, man, this character was literally shooting a beam up to the moon. They about to crack that bitch. Literally tearing apart bedrooms of the whole house with just their mind, like, and this is the thing you got an issue with? I don't know. I personally don't understand the big deal, especially when you can just put the character through a goddamn portal or some shit and, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. They're acting like they changed the powers of the character. They're acting like they changed the way the character interacts with their family. They're acting like they changed the character's place in the story. No, girl, they just went from Vanya to Victor. You'll be okay. I promise you'll be okay. Like, all right, I haven't talked about politics in a long while, so I feel like we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. And this first one is hilarious to me. And I thought, sorry, I thought that y'all would get a kick out of this shit. So I was like, let me read it for my girls. Let me read it for my girls. So, CBS says this, all right? CBS News and the Washington Post have obtained White House records turned over to the House of Representatives, which show a gap in President Donald Trump's phone logs of 7 hours and 37 minutes on January 6th. We already know January 6th was the infamous, cannibalism day. Sorry. It was the infamous, attack on the Capitol, right? On the 11 pages of records, which consist of the president's official daily diary and the White House switchboard call log, were turned over by the National Archives earlier this year to the House Select Committee investigating January 6th attack. Benny Thompson, the chairman of the committee, also said that the committee does not yet have any evidence that there were calls the president had made or received in that time period, but, quote, if the Capitol of the United States is being overrun, somebody made some calls and we just have to find them. The House, but this is the fucking kicker to me, okay? The House panel is now investigating whether Trump communicated that day through back channels, phones of aides, or personal disposable phones known as burner phones. When asked for a response on the 7-hour gap in his phone logs on January 6th, former President Trump said, he said, I have no idea what a burner phone is. was screaming, bitch. He said, I have no idea what a burner phone is. To the best of my knowledge, I have never even heard the term. Oh my God, oh my God. Bitch, I'm fucking crying. That bitch said a burner phone, you're gonna choose, you're gonna choose me of using a burner phone? Get the fuck out of my face, get out my face. Get out my face, bro. Like, are you serious? He said he ain't never heard the term before. He never mind the fact that he just heard the term because, yo, it's funny, but it's not funny because it's like, it's just a revolving door of breaking news about this man. Like, breaking news. Trump did exactly what the fuck he said he was gonna do. Trump did, breaking news. Trump did exactly what he said he was gonna do at the rally 2 weeks ago. Like, okay, like breaking news, Trump did something stupid, breaking news, Trump did something crazy as hell. And it's just like the presidency, it don't matter. What y'all ain't gonna do shit. This man's gonna run again and look like he finna win. It's gonna be, you think it's dystopian now? You think it's dystopian now? Okay, this man say he don't know what that is. He said he don't know what y'all talking about. So while inflation is beating our ass, and listen to me, it's really beating our ass, all right? I went to the grocery store and spent $60 motherfucking dollars, and I bought half a sheet of toilet paper, bitch, and some deodorant. Half a sheet, I didn't say a roll, bitch. I said half a sheet of toilet paper and some deodorant, bitch. And maybe some Uncle Ben's rice, bitch, and it was $60, bitch. And I looked around, I say, ho. I say, bitch, you know what I mean? What the hell going on? So while inflation beating our ass, gas prices high as fuck. We still ain't getting no announcement based on what the fuck they finna do with these goddamn student loans. We still ain't getting. While all that shit going on, guess who? Guess what y'all favorite president doing, bitch? Biden increases military budget. The Hill says Biden's budget, which he submitted to Congress on Monday, would increase military spending by 4%, bringing the national defense budget to $831 billion. Are we nearing $1 trillion fucking? This would mean that they would add like $31 billion to the already existing military budget. So it's like, wow. I don't know how much longer they think this shit is going to last, like this calm before the storm, right? Because Biden already made an announcement saying that there was a food shortage coming, right? And more expensive foods in general and food shortage coming. So you mean to tell me all of those ingredients, and they just made an announcement talking about, oh, the economy is booming, it's booming. For who, bitch? For who? I want who? I feel like an owl, bitch. Who? Bitch, who? And I can turn around like one too, bitch. Who? For who? Because for who? Who? Bitch, I'm turning around just like an owl head hoe. I want to know for who. Billions just flooding out, bitch. When they say we ain't got coin for shit, nothing for no humanitarian services, social services for people. I mean, just shit to survive in this fucking country. Bitch, as soon as they say they ain't got no coin for that shit, bitch, all of a sudden, billions coming out to go over here to this country. Billions coming out to go to the military. It's just like, so what's the truth? What's the truth? The truth is that the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, is a hot goddamn mess. He's a hot mess. Apparently he made the announcement that, hey, guess what? We're going to be bulldozing. The city is going to be bulldozing these encampments where homeless people live, all right? And this is a video of the city's employees doing such. And it's like, this is coming from Gothamist, okay? The city has so far removed 239 out of 244 encampment sites located mostly in Manhattan, according to city officials. Adams said that while the number of those who had accepted shelter was low, and I'll get to that in a second, he was hopeful they would rise over time as city workers established trust with homeless individuals. The latest encampment removal began March 18th. The mayor said he didn't have a total count of the number of people the city had contacted who'd lived in encampments, because of course he fucking doesn't. Goes on to say New York City has roughly 48,000 people living in shelters, while roughly 2,400 are living on the street, according to recent city data. Advocates basically said, you know what? These sweeps are only going to move people from one place to another. And then they pointed at the low number of people who'd come indoors who accepted shelter as evidence their arguments were valid. A woman who identified herself as Gloria said, if you're going to clear it out, help us. She's 40 years old. She'd been living on the streets for about a year and a half. Recently, she'd been trying to get a bed in a detox center, but when she went Wednesday morning, she said she was denied because she didn't have a mailing address. That's tying into the point you're talking about, people not accepting shelter. Like what are the barriers there? And I feel like the city officials do not feel like even going in and really solving this issue. Like, what's preventing people from getting what they need? Gloria said all that's gonna happen is you're gonna take these tents down, another tent in another spot is gonna happen again. If any one of Eric Adams' family members were in the same situation, would he feel the same way? I doubt it. So you're clearing their asses out and they're moving to a different space. Right? You're just being inhumane, being cruel, throwing people's shit away. The New York Times says during the first 4 weeks of the push to clear subways, nearly 80 people per week accepted placement in shelters, according to city figures, a jump about 22 per week in January before Mr. Adams put his subway safety plan into effect. The statistics for January showed that more than 2/3 of the people in the subway who agreed to go to the shelters had left them already by the end of the month. City officials declined to immediately say how many of those newly referred to shelters under the city's latest initiative remained there. They keep saying, oh, this is not a one and done thing. We have to build it up. We have to build trust. We have to build trust with those who are homeless. But New York Times says advocates for homeless people say that the city's practice of sending out cleanup teams of police, sanitation workers, and homeless outreach workers, and sometimes throwing away people's belongings, something that the city denies occurs, breaks the trust, breaks that trust that they're talking about. So it's like, you can tell the kinds of people who are just evil as hell, and they do not, like, I don't understand how you a politician and you're supposed to take care of the people, but you ain't doing none of that shit. You taking care of your pockets, nigga. You can definitely tell the types of people who care about people. You can see it in the shit that they do, the way that they talk, you know what I mean? The way that they interact with people, the motivations behind the things that they do. You can see it. But with Eric, it's very clear that he don't give a fuck about nobody but his motherfucking pockets and his own ego, right? Which is like dangerous, but common. I just think it's very wild that people who are already dealing with so much shit have to be subjected to this kind of like treatment. It's like inhumane for real. But yeah, on that note, y'all, that's all I want to talk about today. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Make sure you check out my description box for all the rest of the goodies. I love you so much, and make sure that you have a good time. Hades, can you fuck me in your all like Mercedes? You can take my soul, just let me be first lady.